Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I've got a bone to pick with this game. You don't make me lose 2 runs in a row and not expect some repercussion now, do you, game? And the role is the classic soundtrack. Alright, cool. Now, if the game had any sort of sentient thought, I'm sure it would be thinking, you've won how many runs in a row and I didn't say shit? But yes, what you're seeing right now is the idea that I am just plain old being stubborn. I know that I can win with this build. I've done it. I've done similar builds to this. I haven't had any problems with those. But, you know, play when you're in slightly worse condition than normal, or, you know, just manage to lose track of an Earth Knight. He hits you with a goddamn toxic bolus. Ugh. For those of you keeping track, it is indeed Sunbreak Day, so I wanted to make sure I had an episode of Wizard of Legend recorded before I spent all night playing Sunbreak and ordering pizza. Because my diet is awful. You know, Dark Sage, you've lost 2 runs in a row because of the retro floor plan. Maybe don't take it this time? You see, here's the problem right now. What you're seeing from me at the moment is me being incredibly stubborn. I know that I'm better than the performance that I put up the last couple of days, and I intend to show it. And I will not accept any substitutions for that. Yes, I could go without the retro floor plan, but then that wouldn't prove that I could do this. Okay, cool. We have a run without Atlas. So, let's be very clear that alongside Shredder's Revenge, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is something I've been very much looking forward to. Like, I don't usually buy into video game hype because, let's be fair, I know that for the most part they're just using it as a marketing ploy to get me to buy shit. But yeah, I've actually been just dope-ass excited for Sunbreak. I'm excited to see how the balance changes work. I'm interested in seeing both the new moves of the old monsters and the new monsters, especially the one from Monster Hunter Frontier that I never got the chance to fight because I never played Frontier. I'm just excited for all the little gameplay changes. Like, it's gonna be fun. I'm going to enjoy myself. And to give you guys a little bit of context as to how much I love Monster Hunter, when I played Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, I built literally every piece of equipment that was possible to build in the game. And I don't mean like all the meta equipment or meta armor sets. I built everything. There was not a quest in that game that I hadn't completed, not a challenge I wasn't willing to do. Like, I was willing to do it all. And the only reason why I didn't do that in Monster Hunter 4, got distracted by other games. That's it. But did I do the same thing in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate? Oh, you better believe I did. And for reference, I have, on both of those games, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate and Generations Ultimate, I've put in well over 1,000 hours into those games. I believe the number in 3 Ultimate is actually closer to 3,000 or 4,000 hours. That's just how much I fell in love with Monster Hunter. And yes, it is possible that just because it was my first Monster Hunter game, I went a little nuts. But I'd like to think that I just know a good game when I see it, and I'm always willing to put some time into a Monster Hunter game. And I guess that's why I keep asking you guys about my Monster Hunter content, because it's something that I personally am just head over heels in love with, but I also don't necessarily want to force you guys to have to deal with something that, you know, you're probably only mildly interested in. It's because I know I have a bias, a very strong bias, like a 5,000 to 6,000 hours time spent on it bias. And I want to make sure that the channel content isn't being colored too much by that bias. I ask you guys what you want to see because I am genuinely interested in your opinion. I want to make sure that we're not going too far overboard into territory that frankly you're not interested in. Okay, I think I am going to grab this. Then we are going to grab Cabby Cinnamon Hots. Alright. Not a bad first floor. I'm trying to keep the good ideas in mind, such as don't run past a group of enemies, or trying to dodge around them to try to be like sneaky or whatever. I don't even know why I was doing that, honestly. I was about to say, is this the same room a second time in a row? No, it's not. Wow, you are not offering me very helpful things here. Now, to be fair, the upgraded version of Thundering Chain is great, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily what I want. Simultaneously, I kind of don't know what I want. Nice Dead End Dark Sage. Thanks, it's a specialty of mine. By the way, if you can hear the kind of like whirring noise in the background, that is the fan. Like it has been a 90-degree. I have no ability to talk right now. Please excuse me. It has been a 90-degree day out today, so I mean, hopefully the fan isn't bothering you too much, but I kind of need it. So, yeah, it was very interesting doing mail deliveries in super, super hot weather. But I'm getting used to it. I'm learning that I need to make sure that I have plenty of water, spend as much time as I can in the shade. Just do everything you can to make your time a little bit easier. Take breaks when necessary. I'm trying to keep all of that in mind. It doesn't mean that I like delivering in this hot-ass weather, but, you know. Owie. Alright, Wavefront saved me some damage there. I can always appreciate that. I know I don't need to search for extra coins, but at this point it's just a force of habit. And I think, yes, I am going to go ahead and grab Thundering Chain. Here we go. I mean, it's not great, but I'll take it. I kind of wish that these, like, single elemental damage boosts stacked. Because right now I feel like they're kind of taking up a little bit too much space. But I haven't exactly found anything else super stellar, so maybe I shouldn't complain. Yeah, we're not taking that. Okay, we're off to a much better start than last time. Haven't run into a room yet where I've just gotten curb stomped. I haven't made that strange play that I've been making where I try to, like, dash past the enemies. Again, I don't know why I was doing that. There's just this weird habit I had gotten myself into that serves no purpose. Sweet, another dead end. My specialty has been coming into play often this run. Okay, that was designed to be a difficult room, so it's no wonder I kind of got clobbered a little bit. Wait, is that the bounty hunter seal? I mean, it's not great, but... Oh no, it's family seal. Sweet, more signatures! Wow, they just shot perforating jets out to cancel my signature. Not gonna lie, I'm a little salty about that. And it wasn't perforating jets, but I don't remember the name of it. Like those wind salvo, I guess. Also, remember what Fezzik said in Princess Bride. You use different moves when you're facing off against one foe than you do when you're facing off against many. So, if it looks like I'm spending more time dodging than usual, that's probably why. Because, honestly, it's the smart thing to do. Now, if I were here with a melee build, what I would be saying is, wait for an opening, don't overextend. And yes, I could probably benefit at least a little bit from trying to get the Song of Fire and Ice, but... Wait, no, it's called the Poem of Fiery Rhyme. Song of Fire and Ice. Where had I even heard of that from? That's Explosive Charge. Not bad, but I'm probably not going to use it. And yes, you heard me right, I said not bad. I actually kind of like Explosive Charge. So there's one more combat room, but I'm just going to ignore it. Alright, doing much better. Though 245 damage is no small amount, I think it's definitely better than like the 400 plus damage I was taking almost every floor on my last couple of runs. Okay, I didn't see him doing that. There we go. There we go. I'm also getting better relics this time around. Here we go. Now we're talking. Alright. So, we definitely want that. Then I'm gonna wait, because I still haven't seen what Iris is selling. I don't want to spend all my money on relics. I'll probably end up dropping Rudra's Pinwheel, if anything, or the Sinister Ledger, since that's iffy. I basically got it just to have a damage bonus. Ooh, I'm not taking that one. So hopefully this is a much better showcasing of what a critical projectile build can do. I haven't found the red portal. It may very well be Dr. Song, and I just don't know. So let's keep looking, because I don't want to Hold on, I do want to upgrade air spinners. Oops. I don't know what possessed me to just be like, alright, press the button. I mean, it worked out just fine, but yeah, that was definitely not what I had intended. Holy crap. Now, I know what you're going to say. Dark Sage, you said you weren't going to do that thing where you dash through the enemies anymore. Why'd you do that? I mean, that time around it worked out? Oh yeah, that new Cuphead DLC is out too. God, I've got a lot of stuff that I want to check out. Oh hey, what do you know? It is Dr. Song. Alright, so then here's what we're gonna do. I will go ahead and donate my Dynamic Disarray. Messy Prescription. Nice. Not thrilling, but nice. Then we'll pick up the upgraded Dynamic Disarray. Alright, let's come back here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this so I can pick up this. And whereas I know Sinister Ledger can get up to a larger bonus, it also is going to start losing that bonus every time I start taking damage, so that bonus won't be sticking around. So, in my opinion, not worth it. Alright. I think we're good. Wow, okay, Vacuum Force was stronger than usual that time. Ooh, I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to use it, but I'll take it over... And actually... What the hell, let's play around with it a little bit since I have it. What hit me? Alright, that was a nice embarrassing room. Okay, this is starting to become a problem. Wait, what? Am I being punked right now? I'm seeing that heavy travel jacket and I'm thinking it looks good. Especially since the game seems to want to mess with me right now. I'll have to think about that one, because that might actually not be worth what I have. Or worth giving up what I have, I mean. Because here's the thing, yeah, Rudra's Pinwheel is only working on one Arcana, but it's my basic, and therefore it's the Arcana that I'm kinda using the most. Yeah, it just seems to me like for a critical hit build, you really should be using something like Violent Thorns. That's right. Keep hitting the Caltrops. Fractal Flare is also pretty good for a build like this, but I think it's a little late for that. I have what I'm going to be using for the rest of the run, more than likely. No, sir, you're supposed to be here with the Crimson Clover. Didn't anyone tell you I was doing a critical run? You know, like the last two that I did, but were, you know, abject failures. What, you thought I missed? Come on. Have more faith in me than that. Wow. And my next piece of Captain Obvious advice is don't let enemies trap you in the corner. Alright, let's kind of punctuate this floor by getting a health potion. We're probably gonna need it. Thank you, Messy Prescription. Otherwise known as your average prescription. Although I guess not so much now that most doctors just use a computer and print things out, but there was a bit of a stereotype involving people who work in the medical profession that their handwriting was always bad. Which, I mean, probably the least important thing when you're talking about getting help from your doctor. But it was a thing for a while, and I would be remiss in my duties of not letting you know what life is like outside of Wizard of Legend if I didn't say things like that. Oh, shit. That's right, guys. Keep walking through the caltrops. You don't really have anything I want unless I see the other half of the Sanguine outfit first. And then I will gladly disguise myself as Alucard from Hellsing. Smooth. I mean, okay, that kind of worked out, but it was definitely awkward. Hey, you want to walk over? Damn, the caltrops are away. As much as I like Wind Sentry for critical hit builds in general, let alone projectile-based critical hit builds, I kind of think I'm okay without it. But it also does do a good job of homing in on enemy positions. So I think that came out weird. I did say enemy position, right, and not some sort of odd secondary word. I'm doing a very good job at speaking broken English today, so help me out here. But yeah, the Wind Sentry does track enemy positions, so you can use it as an effective tool against Sura's Null Flash agents. Oh, Anders, where's your shop, sir? Oh, here it is. Oh, okay, well now I have to drop something. There we go. Darksage, are they really that important to you? If you have to ask this question, you have not been watching this channel long enough. You sure are. There we go. I'm starting to feel like myself again. I can play this game after all! Oh, Volt Pinball is also pretty good against Sura's Null Flash agents. Those bounce between targets, too. Just making sure you guys have ideas as I kick the shelf that my keyboard is sitting on. Will you stop? Gotta love the cactus. Alright, I am gonna switch back to Thundering Chain now, though. Mostly because I know that Sura is going to be immune to poison, and that kind of defeats the purpose a little bit. Now, if you ask me, the design space that they're using for Sura should really be something more along the lines of he's not immune to all status effects. He should be like maybe 25 to 50% resistant to them, and then third phase Sura would actually be immune to status effects. You know, since he's also immune to things like the chaotic comedy in Contingent 99. That's right, he's so powerful he's immune to his own development team. By the way, in case you're wondering what the hell I'm even talking about, I forgot the name of the one that makes it so that all attacks do 99 damage. Oh, it's Rules of Contingency. Dumb. Ow. There we go, I won one! I make it sound like I've never done that before, but hey, after the losing streak I was on, I was starting to wonder. Darksage, you lost 2, it's not that big a deal. Look, the frank fact of the matter is, I know that losing 2 runs in a row is not really that big a deal, but for the way that I play and for how long I've been playing this game, to me it feels like a big deal. It feels like I was losing my edge. So now that I have conquered critical projectiles, now it's time to move on to something else. And I think that something else will either be a mystery box episode, or perhaps it's time to do a Wizard of Metal on a song that I've been thinking about for quite a while now. Or perhaps I'll do it on an album for a power metal band that I've really been getting into recently, and one that recently released a new album. So many things that I want to do, but I gotta stop here. That pizza isn't gonna order itself, and those monsters aren't gonna hunt themselves. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm back on the horse, baby. Drop me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let people know that, hey, Darksage won one again. And, you know, stay tuned for further updates. As I've been saying, the YouTube algorithm seems to really like it when you share the videos. So if you have some friends who are interested in trying out a new game, or just some friends who are looking for some entertaining commentary from someone who can't speak proper English, send them this. Maybe they'll like it. And I will see you guys in the next one. My name is Darksage Walker, and I will be seeing you.